What's going on, YouTube world? Guess what we're going to be playing today? That's right, we're going to be playing the Pokemon trading card game for the Game Boy Color. Something that I played all the time as a kid, when I wasn't playing Legend of Zelda or Mario or any of those other games. Plus, I was big in the card game when I was a little kid. Of course, now I'm into Magic, but hey, we all gotta start somewhere, right? As you can see, I already had a game save, but I didn't get very far. Also, my name could only fit 6 letters, so I just put O Gamer there. Augamer. I picked the Charmander and Friends deck. Just like in the Pokemon games where you could choose, your fire, your grass, or your water type, your decks are pretty much fire, grass, or water themed. But the deck itself not only has fire Pokemon, but also has lightning and fighting in it. And a few colorless. But they're not that great. Actually, while I'm here, I want to take that out. Can I replace it with anything? Anything useful? Guessing that's a no. Okay. I don't care for that Meowth card, to be honest. It's not really that good of a card. But it's gotta stay in there for now. And again, just like in any other Pokemon game, you have to get 8 badges. Well, they're medals in this game. You go to each club, you fight the trainers, then you fight the master, and then you get the medal for beating them. Once you get all 8, you go over to the Pokemon Dome, you fight the 4 Grandmasters, and you get the legendary Pokemon cards. And that's where the game ends. Though you can still go around and battle trainers if you want. Obviously, we're going to go against the Grass Club first. Oh, right, this is Ronald. He is our douchebag rival. And he's more of a douchebag than Gary is, just watch. It's you, Augamer. What are you doing? Yeah, when I first read this message, I kinda misread that first line there. It sounded much dirtier than it really is. You know what I'm talking about. Can't believe it. You, the legendary Pokemon cards? And he breaks out in laughter like a real douchebag. It's too bad we can't name our rival like you could in the other Pokemon games. But he pretty much tells you what you gotta do in order to get the legendary Pokemon cards. But it's just like any other Pokemon game, so it's pretty obvious how it works. Anyway, we'll go ahead up and we'll fight the first trainer. We'll go over here into this one. And when you beat a trainer, you get booster packs, which you can use to make your deck better, or make new decks if you want. You can have 4 at a time, as you saw earlier, but most of the time you're really only going to be using 1. Oh crap! I'm so used to the cursor defaulting to yes instead of no. So it's like if you're just spamming the A button to skip the messages, you're going to end up passing the choice there, and then you have to go through it all over again. Alright, so for those of you who have never played it before, it's pretty simple. Each player starts with 7 cards. You start off by playing 1 basic Pokemon, which could be either of these 3. They're denoted by the little diamond with the circle in it. So like, for example, Charmander is a basic Pokemon, and then there's also Stage 1 and 2 Pokemon. Stage 1, for example, for Charmander would be Charmeleon, and Stage 2 would be a Charizard. I'm trying to look at my energies here. I think I'll start off with... I'll play Ponyta first. Probably a bad idea, but I'd rather save my Charmanders. There's no Rapidash in the deck, so there's no point in saving it for that. So as you noticed, I placed extra Pokemon after that. They're all placed face down. And then we place our prizes. We're playing with 4. Now the object of the game is to get all your prizes, or defeat all your opponent's Pokemon so that they have none left, or make them mill their deck completely. By mill, I mean making them lose every card in their deck. It's a term I learned from playing Magic. You don't really mill decks in Pokemon as far as I know. Alright, so she won the flip, so she's going first. Call for family. So she gets another Bellsprout. Alright, my turn. So, during each turn, you have a few choices of what you can do. You can play these energies by attaching them to a Pokemon, but you can only do it once per turn. So we're going to put a fighting energy on Ponyta. And then we're going to play Bill. Bill lets us draw 2 cards. And you can play any amount of trainers per turn. Some of them, you may have to wait to a certain time to use them, but others you can just use pretty much, whenever. Like, Full Heal, for example, you can only really use if your active Pokemon has a condition on it. But, like, cards like Bill or whatever let you draw 2 cards, it's just, just play whenever. But unlike Magic or whatever else, where you can play cards after you attack, in Pokemon, once you attack, that's it, your turn's done. So you have to make sure you do everything before you attack. And you can't play any cards during your opponent's turn. So you don't have to worry about like chaining cards or anything else like you would in other games. And as you see here, I just played a Charmeleon or Charmander. You have to wait a full turn before you can do that. And then now that I played Charmeleon, I have to wait a whole nother turn before I can play a Charizard on him. Alright, we'll go ahead and place another fighting energy on him. Now we'll attack with Smash Kick for 20. Those stars means we can use any energy towards those costs. Just like colorless mana and magic. And because Bellsprout was weak against the fire type, and since our Pokemon is a fire type, it does double the damage. So instead of 20, it does 40. When we beat a Pokemon, we get a prize. I got Magnemite for this one, so that goes to my hand. And then the opponent, when they lose a Pokemon, they move another Pokemon from their bench to the active field. Just like you would in another Pokemon game. When your Pokemon gets beaten, you choose another one to bring out. Alright, my turn. Switch, okay. First I'm going to play a Fire Energy on Growlithe. Kinda wish I had double colorless energies in this deck. It would help a lot with Charmeleon. Here, let me go ahead and show you the card really quickly. See at the bottom there for weakness? If my Pokemon is that type, it'll do double damage. And if it had a resistance, and my Pokemon was a type that it had a resistance for, any of my damage would be subtracted by 30. And retreat cost shows how many energies you have to discard from that Pokemon in order to switch it out with something else. So, like, my Ponyta here is retreat cost of 1. So if I wanted to switch it out with, say, Growlithe, I'd have to discard one of those fighting energies. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and make my attack for 20, which will actually be 40 because of the weakness. We get another prize. Let's see what we get. Pikachu! Hey, there we go. And I got lightning energies too. She brought out another grass type, so that'll be another easy kill. Although it'll actually take 2 attacks to do that. Alright, she's using an attack just like Call for Family, only she gets Oddish this time instead of Bellsprout. Ooh, Magneton. Okay, so I can play Magnemite. Now see, I can't play Magneton this turn. See? Can I evolve a Pokemon the same turn it was placed? We'll play Pikachu too. I'll play a Lightning Energy on him. What's his attacks? Alright, I'll just play it on Pikachu. And we'll attack. There we go. One more attack and he's dead. I actually should have used Plus Power. It's a trainer that I had in my hand where if you attack and do damage to the Pokemon, it does 10 extra after you apply weakness and resistance. Oh jeez, now it's paralyzed. When a Pokemon is paralyzed, it can't attack or retreat, but that status condition gets removed at the end of your turn. So it only lasts 1 turn, really. But we can't retreat, which means Ponyta is pretty much dead, right? Wrong. Look at this. We got Switch. By playing this, we can switch Ponyta out with another Pokemon on our bench, ignoring the status condition. And when it goes to the bench, it loses paralysis. So technically, we could retreat again if we wanted and bring Ponyta out, but we're not going to do that. We're just going to do our 10 damage here and kill it. Or not kill it, knock it out. You know, it's a kid's game here. We can't really kill Pokemon, right? Fire energy. This is a pretty easy battle. Wow. I'm gonna end up doing another one probably for this video. Oh, paralyzed. That's okay. We'll beat him. Oh, we got a potion. This removes 2 damage counters from a Pokemon. We're gonna save that for right now. Now I know 3 lightnings are kind of overkill for Pikachu, but I'm trying to... Oh, right. I'm trying to prepare it for Raichu, because Raichu needs 3 energies for its first attack, and I think it's 2 lightnings and then 1 of any color. I think. That or it's 1 lightning and 2 of any color. Oh, damn it. I really need that full heal. Or Raichu so I can evolve him. And when you evolve a Pokemon, by the way, the status conditions are removed. So, like, that paralysis would go away if I had Raichu to play on him. I'm gonna play Magneton there, because I just remembered I had him. I'll put a fire on Charmeleon. Oh, right, can't attack. Okay. Oh boy. Not looking good for Pikachu. Come on, Tails. Yeah, there we go. Although Pikachu's still kind of screwed there. Let's see what we get. Another lightning energy. Well, I'm gonna play a fighting on Charmeleon. I'm going to play a potion on Pikachu. There we go. And then I'll use Thunder Jolt. So if I get Tails, it does 10 damage to myself. But I got hits, so I'm okay. There we go.